Alright, everybody. How's it going here? I think this should be getting up and going. We're going to try to do a couple things a little bit different today than normal. We're going to make sure it all connects right here. I want to talk about a bunch of different topics. I don't have a ton of time. We'll try to get it all in. I know I'm already freaking out a little bit. My energy is already... It's maxed out. It's been maxed out for 5 minutes, so I'm just, I gotta use my energy. Gotta use my energy. Gotta get it done. Wasting time. I love being up at level 60 because it makes it a lot easier. At 70, I can get about 6 hours and 45 minutes of sleep without a problem. Makes me pretty happy. And then I gotta get up and use my energy. So I'm not freaking out. I hated it when I was like level 30 because I was only letting myself sleep for a couple hours at a time. A lot less, but let's do this really quickly here because today we're going to start talking about the Rift. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. What button do I hit? This button? Boom! Here we go. Debating how I wanted to do this video, if I wanted to do it real slick. Do I want to give you all of the information? Oh, and we do have it all right there. Let me take a look at this really quickly to make sure we can actually read it all. Can we read it all if I take it to full screen on this screen? Windows look captured. That's looking a little bit blurry. Maybe let's take this. I can't do that really quickly though. Hold on. I won't let me edit it while it's in that screen. I don't want to take down this one. Maybe let's go back to this. And then let me this away. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So we're going to make sure it's more on the screen here. Alt. No. Alt. That is all you can get from it. We'll make sure you get quite all of it. Maybe that one is just a little bit hard to see. I got this from Reddit if you're having a hard time seeing it. No, that's not a go button. That's why it's not working. Alright, let's try. Well. I don't know. Hopefully you can see it. Doesn't look too blurry. Because I am done messing around with it. I just don't even care. Alright. Make sure I get everything up here so I can see everything. Alright, so today we're going to talk about the dimensional rifts. We're going to talk about some of the reward stuff. What is this message here I got real quick? A friend thing? I'll read that later. I don't want to read that while I'm doing this. Let's talk about this stuff real quickly. Comes down to like spending money and what you want to do, what you don't want to do. I'm going to come out and say you really shouldn't be spending money on anything because it's normally kind of garbage. This mastery one, I know if you're working on your mastery, be like, oh, that might be really cool. Last time they offered it, I believe it was the exact same price. It might have been less. It was probably 30 bucks. But they also gave you like 800 units, which for $30... Hey, you get like 850? Maybe they gave you like 500 units or something like that with it. I think that one would have been a lot better. I really wouldn't buy it, even if I was working on my mastery. You spend money in the game, you're not gonna enjoy it as much. Like whatever you get, it's gonna take away the enjoyment, the satisfaction you get from actually accomplishing it. So I'm gonna say it's kind of a waste of money. I guess if you really have 30 bucks and you don't have any time to grind for it or anything like that, I'd spent all my units down. Oh, that's somebody asking me if I want to renew my car warranty on a car that I've had that I haven't owned in years and years and years and years because they're jerks. I don't know why they keep calling me. I tell them to stop calling me, and then a couple days later, they just change phone numbers and call me again. So, let's see here. Where was I at? Yeah, when you spend money and stuff in the game, you don't wind up enjoying it as much. You don't, it's just not a good idea. Very rarely. Sometimes they do stuff that's like, wow, that'd be pretty cool. But even to their own standards, I don't know. It's just not really necessarily worth it. But if you'd want to add up like how much you're getting, let's see, the 2 mastery cores are going to be 550. Look at my calculator here real quick. I was told there would be no math. 550 times 2 plus the stony cores is, see, I think those are like 150 a piece. I haven't bought a stony core in a while, so that would be plus 300. So it's 1,400 units. So what's about, in their standard, it's about a $50 value if you were straight buying units. I think you're better grinding it. I mean, I know I'm a lot higher level. I got a pretty big army. I haven't really been playing the arena that much. I don't think I've touched the arena since Sunday. And I mean, I did, let's see, where's my account at? I have, it's right on the phone right in front of me. I did 1,800 units in the last 2 weeks, and I only did 1 real solid week of arena. So, I think it's got to be a little more than that. That's got to be a little bit over 2 weeks since I spent all my units down. But, like, maybe I'm at 3 weeks for that 1,800 because I didn't do anything. I haven't done anything this week. That Iron Man stuff did not intrigue me enough. I've spent more time trying to get this figured out and trying to get chores done around the house and catch up with my sleep. So, I mean, like, you can earn that in a week or 2. All you gotta do is play the arena, don't summon your champions so you can keep grinding in there. The 2-star arena is better for getting gold than the 3 and 4-star arena is anyways. So, I know I was looking at somebody's account the other day. Well, I didn't really look at his account. I looked at his profile. I was trying to figure out how his top champions were really nice, but he had no points because he only had like his total like champion PI or whatever profile PI was it's like 40 or 50,000, but he had a bunch of it's really nice 4-star rank 40s as top champions, but said he only had like 50 champions total or something like that. And I was like, ugh. Like, you're kind of really limiting yourself then on what you can do if you can't play the arena. Like, I don't think you ever want to put yourself in a position where you can't play the game like it. Because, if I've got like 2 or 3 hours, I want to play for 2 or 3 hours. I don't want to play for, an hour and then come back in an hour and only get 2 hours of playing time in my 3-hour block that I had, I would consider everything an early game to be, if you ever have to stop playing, then you're in the early game. You're not in late game at all. So I'm gonna do something else real quick too. Maybe see if I can do this while I'm talking without breaking my concentration. But yeah, like I would say, it's not really worth it at all. Normally they offered us a much better deal. So I mean, I don't know. I don't like spending my money on stuff I don't have to. The older I get, like, the less I want to spend money on, like, anything. I'm okay with going out to eat, but, like, that's about it. Food. I like spending my money on food. Having as much money as possible to spend on food. I do like going out and getting nice food. These things right here, I was thinking they'd probably would have been worth it. I was talking about the other day, looking at it. I don't know. Let's see, what do they have here in the rewards for the Dimensional 1? This doesn't look right. I'm thinking these are the rewards from last time. Because I don't think you get the option this time of opening the crystal. I think this time you have to run the rift. So I believe this is his breakdown from the last time it was up. This is what I was trying to find yesterday while I was doing this. Yeah, it has has to be. So, I don't know. Maybe then the rewards are the exact same. Hopefully they're the exact same. Because you don't have the option to open the crystal. I don't think. Unless they moved them somewhere differently. I checked it before I came on. Because last time the dimensional stuff were in here. They were in your special. Let's take a look and see. I doubt they're going to be in with my shards, because that wouldn't make any sense. And I doubt they're in here, because that also wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, you don't even have the option to run it. I was trying to see if I could find the rewards anywhere, but it wouldn't. When you click on the actual event... Now, if on yours, if the event hasn't come up yet, just restart the game. Turn it off, turn it back on, it should come up. I can't run Mastery because I haven't cleared Mastery yet. Don't want to actually run it yet. Yeah, you don't have the option to look at the rewards. And I want to be careful when I hit start on it too, because it's gonna... Once you hit start, it's gonna go. I haven't cleared easy yet. I've been working on it. I'm pretty far into clearing it. A little disappointed I don't have it cleared yet. Some of the other information up here should be right. But anyways, as far as it goes to buying these, I don't know, man. I don't know. If you got the money, you know, when you're really jonesing for something, because you really want to get that little boost, you know, you've been staying it for a week or two, and you really want to try and do something, you got to realize the skill crystal, you know, for this one specifically, whatever crystal you get, you're going to duplicate a 2-star, and it's going to be junk. Half the dimension rewards, I don't know if they've started putting them into your grinding rewards yet, so I don't know if you can even start pulling stuff out of those. So that might be good. You know, the tier 4 catalyst fragments, those are always going to be amazing. Like you see, you look at this one right now, I mean, that would give me, if I bought this, that would complete my skill crystal and give me another full tier 4 skill catalyst crystal, which I think would give me 2. I almost hope it doesn't give me 3, because I don't want to be that far behind right now on my basics. Because that could be ugly if I'm really that far behind on my basic catalyst. I think I only have 3, and I need to bring my Doctor Strange up right now. No, I think I only have 2. And I need to bring my Doctor Strange up right now. I'm going to draw a 5-star within the next week probably. So I want to bring him up. You know, tier 4 shards are, you know, that's always kind of decent. It's not worth $5 just to get that, but you know, it's a little bonus to get the 4-star shards in that. So I would say not for me. It could be for you depending on what you want to do. It's not the worst thing in the world. You know, some stuff you get out of that's halfway decent, but I wouldn't do it. These things over here, I want to do like an actual economy video and break this all down. These, as it stands like this, are never, ever worth buying. If you absolutely feel like you really want to buy units, wait till they do one of the unit sales. They normally do them like once a month, and then they'll throw a bunch of stuff in there that can, you know, especially if you're at like a lower level, could drastically change your account. You know, if they start throwing in, you know, 4- and 5-star shards to the point you can draw a 4- or 5-star champion like way before you really need a 4- or 5-star champion. You know, it can really help you out. I know I saw like once they did like double units or something like that. That might be a little bit more tempting. If they do something like that, we'll break it down more, and then, you know, it comes down to where you are. You know, like if they run a special and I had a really good week and we're really far ahead, then, you know, I'll think about it a little bit more. But as a general rule, I don't want to buy anything more than like $5. It's a free game. I want to play it for free. I enjoy playing it for free. Every time I spend money, I don't enjoy it. You know, it doesn't do the same thing to you. So, you know, that's kind of that. They had the Romancing Crystal yesterday. It was like 20 or 30 bucks. I hope to God nobody bought it. They are terrible. If you want to know why they're terrible, go take a quick look at your alliance. I don't know if any of mine is still going to be up because that was from over a day ago. But look at your general alliance. Yeah, General Alliance. Let's see. Anybody still got a Romancing Crystal in here? Oh, somebody actually pulled a 3-star from Skill Crystal. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't think in the 9 months I've been playing I've ever seen anyone pull a 3-star champion from one of the class-specific crystals. I look at this all the time, just kind of see kind of what's going on. I mean, I probably looked at it more in the last alliance I was in because I wanted to see like if anyone in the alliance was keeping up with me, because there was days I would look at it and the entire thing, like all of this would all just be me in my old alliance. If you ever look at it and it's all just you, you probably really need to get out of that alliance. Like really need to just go find another one. Go find one that's more active, that's more suitable to your style. If you look in that screen and you can never see anything in there that you did, you know, maybe you don't belong in that alliance. you know, it's just kind of a way to look at things. It only saves a little bit, so I can't even see yesterday. But yeah, out of the 30 guys in my alliance, nobody pulled a 4-star. So all you're gonna do is dupe a 3-star. You know, it's not worth the 20 or 30 bucks, whatever it is. It's never gonna be worth the 20 or 30 bucks, whatever it is. To go along with it, we go in here in the unit store. They already take that one away? Wow. They had the sample bundle yesterday in there for the X-Men. This one kind of gets me every once in a while. Like, every once in a while I'll buy the Crystal sample bundle. But you gotta think about it. I was listening to one of the guys talk about it. You know, if you want to buy, you know, these like champion-specific kind of things, or let's see, let's go to crystals. And try and say where I'm going, because I know like when you see people do this, they click buttons really fast. Sometimes like, where'd you go exactly? Like even if I know exactly where you're going, like where did you go find that? Oh, they don't even have a featured champion in here right now. If we go over here or here, you know, I guess this isn't necessarily the same thing, but you know, when they have the featured champion crystals, you can buy them for like 150 units. I heard one of the guys saying, you know, you almost have to buy 100 in order to have a chance at getting that featured 4-star champion. You know, because you probably have less than 1%. So, I mean, you almost have to spend 1,500 units. So I would say, you know, don't be buying the featured crystals. Try to get the featured champion unless you're sitting on 15,000 units. So, I mean, if you go on contest champions thing where he says he can farm, you know, 4,000 to 5,000 units a month, you know, maybe you can look at it like that and then say, you know, that's about 3 months worth of work. And I would say do the 3 months of work that way. Don't spend your money to buy it, because otherwise you're an idiot. But if you can farm it and you spend the 3 months and you get that many units, and you know, say it was like Cable or something, and you bought into the hype, and I mean, if I'd have had the 1,500 units, I'd have bought into the hype. Man, he looks so tough in Master Mode. And then now you look at it, one of the guys in my alliance has him. I guess he's okay for Alliance War defense, but I don't think he uses him anywhere other than Alliance War defense. And I don't know, I was watching something yesterday with Ronan Noop and Dorky Diggity Dave, and they were talking about it, and they're like, oh, he was so hyped up, and then he just winds up being like that said, like, they have him and they can't even find a good use for him, like, at all. They don't even bother using him in their they can't find any use for him. So, you know, that's them specifically. I mean, if you got him, he's probably still better than most of the guys you have, but I mean, it depends how stacked your roster is. You know, my roster's going to get there pretty quickly where, you know, I may not have a spot for him, you know. I brought up Captain America World War II, but because he's not duped yet, I don't really have a spot for him. He's still like 500 PI less than everybody else who I brought up, because everybody else I brought up I have duped like twice. Everybody I brought up to 440. So he's not really that strong, you know. I mean, he's amazing. He's an amazing champion. I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna get killed if I say he's not that strong. He's really, really good. But I need to dupe him. I'm not gonna put him in front of my Black Widow unduped, because my Black Widow unduped, I can kill people real fast. But I mean, if I want to rebuild my mastery specifically around Captain America, maybe I could do a little bit better with him. But as is, I don't know. I'm working on getting better with him. I bring him in when we do map 3 for Alliance Quest, so I'm working on it. That's an airplane. I thought that was like my video game. I thought my subwoofer was kicking in. I'm like, why is the subwoofer kicking in? It's an army plane flying right overhead. I live right by McDill Air Base. Don't live too far from there. So, freaked out for a second there. Why is my subwoofer kicking in? All right. So, yeah, now that I've wasted half an hour talking about things I didn't really even want to talk about in this video. What else was I going to talk about? What did I label this? Rift rewards, spending real money, whatever off topic. We definitely spend a lot of time going off topic. So,
I fought for kings.
Ooh, that's a better one.
And God.
All right. So now that I'm way off topic, let's get back on topic here. Let's go check out some of these rifts, and I think I can run the 2. Let's see how many units. Energy is almost 70-ish, a little more than 70. I can run them both. How about we run? We will run. We're on tier 3 first. Now I'm pretty sure if this runs like the last one, you should have 60 minutes. Why am I looking at that? Alright, you should have 60 minutes to finish it. So I want to finish it start to end. Alright, so we'll start here. I kind of want to run the easier one first. But then again, I kind of want to run this one first just to make sure. I don't want to run the easy one and then run this one and be halfway through. There goes another airplane. Man. Because we're right by the Air Force Base, sometimes they do some weird training stuff over here, which I guess is kind of cool and kind of like, what is going on? Because like there's certain regulations on how low they're allowed to fly, but when they're doing specific training, they fly a lot lower than they're supposed to be flying. It's not that I'm necessarily hearing the planes landing, because I used to live by, when I lived in Milwaukee, I lived right by General Mitchell. So when all the planes would land, you'd always hear the planes coming in real low. I'm not hearing them trying to land. I'm hearing them outside doing some kind of practicing, and it gets really freaky when they have the fighter jets out there going Mach, you know, like really low to the ground, because they're working on specifically trying to do different stuff like that, you know. Or the one day they had all the helicopters flying really low to the ground outside. It's like, what is going on out there? I have like a brand new house. It is sturdy. This thing is designed to live through a hurricane, so like it's kind of creepy when like my house shakes. Like, what is going on? Like, you know, I've lived through a couple of tropical storms already. My house doesn't shake from the wind. You know, we get, you know, 50, 60 mile an hour winds down here sometimes. Like, my house doesn't shake or move. But you get a couple jets flying over Mach, you know, right above your house. It's like, what? Oh, yeah. That's kind of, hopefully they stop that so it's not freaking me out too much. All right. Yeah, let's do the heroic first. 4 per tile should still be the exact same, right? Oh, it doesn't say. All right, well, let's do this real quick. Uh-oh, I want to run it. Here we go. 4 per tile. All right, I think I got the right champions in there. Let's see, this blue guy on the end. For my team, let's go with edit team real quick. I basically have one variation of this right now where I swap out Joe Fixit for somebody. This is kind of what I'm using for like my harder questing. I know there's different ways I could do it. If I was a little bit better, I could be doing like a critical damage team with Doctor Strange. I can probably do the whole thing with Doctor Strange, but I want to have more versatility. I don't know exactly how hard this is going to be. So I'm just going to take my 5 best champions just in case somebody dies, so I don't have to worry about it. Now this it's been a while since, since we did the Rift. Normally the only guy on this difficulty I have a hard time with is the boss, and I absolutely don't want to get to the boss and start having to use revives and heal potions and all that. I'd much rather save that stuff for my working on mastery mode. So, or, Act 4 or other stuff I want to work on. I don't really want to be using them here. So, I don't want to mess around with trying to bring in some kind of other team. I'm just going to use, I'm going to call it best available. Skill champion. I mean, I can easily go for one of the other ones. I can take the Black Panther or the Black Widow in without, really blinking much. I'm going to do this. If I have Joe Fix-It in, sometimes I kind of contemplate more to want to bring in Black Widow so I get that little extra synergy, so everybody gets just a couple extra points. It's not necessarily like a synergy I have to have. Even the synergies with Groot and Star-Lord, I don't really have to have them, but because I can get them, I'll take them. Now my Black Panther is also amazing. So he's not awoken. His PI is almost like 600 less. So it's kind of like a coin flip who's better between him and my Elektra. My Elektra can kill guys a lot faster, but my Black Panther, if he gets hit, he doesn't take any damage because he's a level 5. So yeah, neither one of my Star-Lords are awakened yet. So I don't know. My other real big option with this is I pull Star-Lord out, put Joe Fix-It in. Then everybody's got a synergy level, or not synergy level, a signature ability over 40. At least everybody's like 40 to like 70, I think. My Doctor Strange is way up there. He may be, I think he's 64 or 74, something like that. He's probably my highest. I'm pumping everything I can into him. So we'll just take these guys. Just be on the safe side. This is I consider it to be my best team available. I know to get better, guys don't really want to do this, but I'm not as good as them, so alright. So it says I've got an hour to get done. So let's get this done. I actually have probably well less than an hour. I probably have about 40 minutes left before I have to... No, shit, I don't have... Oops, I'm not so swearing. I have well less than that because I forgot I have to start going to work earlier today. So we'll try and get these done real quick, and then I gotta go start getting ready for work. Forgot we're officially into busy season, and I have to be there 45 minutes earlier from now on through about Mother's Day until I go on vacation. I'm also going to start working 6 days a week, which will hopefully get us caught back up on things, and then if they do have a good special that I want, maybe I can justify buying one or not. Don't want to spend money on the game. I think it's just kind of, most part, tends to be useless, but they do offer a nice $5 special. Sometimes I don't mind getting them. Like the one $5 special they had, I really liked. They gave you the max. They had like a 99-cent special, like a $2 special, and a $5 special. I was like, yes, that was when Mortal came out. They gave like a 3-star plus 99 signature ability. And actually, I wanted to try not to get hit there at all. I think I did get hit. Alright, here it comes. Moment of truth. Oh, I don't even want to see. Oh, where do I land? Because this is a stronger one, it shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, 3-star chest. Maybe it might not be too bad. I have no idea what's in the 3-star chest. We'll buy 4-star shards, I'm gonna guess. We'll see. Don't remember who had said I was fighting as the boss either. Hopefully it's not a Mystic because I didn't bring Joe Fix-It in. I know I need to be paying more attention to that. I had my team was always set for a long time. I never had a Cosmic Champion, so it was really easy. I just, I wouldn't bring in a Cosmic Champion. I didn't have 6 really good champions of each class, so I didn't have that kind of versatility. My account's growing. It's getting a lot better. My versatility right now is pretty decent. I can do a lot of different things. There's a lot of different guys I can bring in. Even some of the guys I have who, I have some guys at 330. My 4-stars were pretty decent too, you know. A couple of them are, you know, they just have a signature ability of like 40, you know. There's other things I can do. Other guys I can bring in. I don't really necessarily want to bring in any of my 3-star champions, but some of my 3-star champions aren't too bad, you know, depending on what I'm doing. I might, you know, if I want to like complete synergies or something like that, you know, for like a crit team or something. You know, I'll mess around sometimes. I'll do like a critical team with my 3-star Scarlet Witch if I want to work on trying to get better, and I'll go in and I'll do what's his name? I'll do the Thanos and Act, do that battle. So having all mutants here, so we'll see how this goes. Him. Yeah, I didn't even want to get getting hit. I was thinking this was going to be a little bit harder. Maybe the boss will be a lot harder. Yeah, I've never completed a master mode yet. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if I just messed up by not really looking at the map before I went in and did it. I tried doing the second one without my Jill Fix-It. So I fought all Mystic Champions on the Master Mode level without Science Champion because I'm smart like that. Yeah, it was during my like 6-day stretch I had there where I didn't sleep. I wasn't getting any more than like 4 hours. It's kind of sick, so I was taking too much Sudafed. So I kind of, you know, I naturally suffer from insomnia anyways. I don't like taking anything for it. And, you know, it doesn't help to, oh, hopefully that's not the 5-star shards everyone was complaining that they weren't getting. I thought the 5-star shards were on the hardest difficulty, but now I'm thinking about it, I don't, hopefully I didn't just do what I knew better than not to do. On the hard difficulty, if you go on Reddit, everyone's complaining that they're not getting the 5-star shards. Hopefully I didn't just do that. I thought that was the harder difficulty. If I did pull the 5-star shards and I did not get them, I'm going to be heartbroken because those 5-star shards may be enough right now to give me a 5-star champion. Oh, let me look at that on another screen. Bring Reddit up. See what difficulty that is. Let's say Master Mode. Yeah, it's from the harder difficulty. So, all right. I was getting a little worried there for a second. I was like, oh no, don't tell me I messed that up. I wasn't supposed to do this one yet. Yeah, good thing I did it this way. My tier 2 run then. Maybe I'll do that one after work. I'll live stream that when I get home from work. I'll do another video then. I'll come up with most stuff to put into the content on it. I want to start doing some other... Oh man, come on. Alright, I do gotta pay a little attention. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't be getting hit at all. I'll do my 2-star afterwards, trying to pay attention to too much stuff. I shouldn't even be getting hits. Oh, I should intercept that. What's going on? Stop playing the garbage. I'm not really warmed up at all. I've been up for about an hour and I've been doing this the whole time. So, this is pretty frustrating knowing, no. She didn't even let him hit me. This is why I don't want to just bring in like one champion and just bring in everybody else based on synergies, because I may come in and play like joke like that. That's completely uncalled for. I should have just ran him over completely. Didn't bring him down enough to come in with Electra and finish him up. Yeah. Well. Yeah, we'll do Doctor Strange just to be on the safe side. I like Electra for the last like 20% is normally my mindset on it. I don't know if right now maybe I'm just not that used to using Magneto. I know I took him out for... I don't use him as much as I used to. Nah, I'm playing garbage. I can't even make an excuse like that. I am just playing like garbage. Alright, what do I get? What do I get? Did I get my shards though? If I did get my shards, this is about to be an amazing video. But I don't think I have any gold. I'm a little afraid everyone on Reddit said they weren't getting their 5-star shards. Yeah, I got them. Oh man, look at how close I am. Oh, look at how close that is. Oh, that is so close. That's so close. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Can't wait. I cannot wait. That'll make things a lot nicer when I get him. But I was thinking about this the other day when I was thinking about my progression for who I'm bringing up. You know, my next is going to be my Doctor Strange, and he's going to be a total boss. And then the next guy I'm going to have to bring up, I'm going to have to bring up my next 5-star champion. So I am 8 or 9 basic T4 catalysts in the hole right now. Before I get to make another 440 champion again, it's gonna be a little while. That is some serious farming action I need to be getting going on. But I think it'll get a lot easier. I think when I bring my Doctor Strange up, the entire game is going to become 1,000 times. Yeah. So in order to do my tier 2 run, I need 36 energy, which I don't have right now. So I will try to remember towards the end of the day to just save all of my energy. I will continue to work on trying to clear easy, which has been... Clearing easy is really easy, but man, is it a drain on my time. But yeah, you don't have the option to just open the crystals this time, which I think is a little weird. But I guess I'm okay with it. Opening the crystals wasn't really a good idea anyways. So, and that's going to be up for like 2 weeks. Let's check these two and see what do we got going on. I got dual skirmish I need to look into. Does this give you the right reward yet? Nah, that's the wrong one. The right reward yet? Yeah, you're still not earning the rift rewards in there yet. But yeah, you can definitely see the benefits of why you want to be, you know, when they start putting the rift rewards there into the dailies. You know, the 1 and the 2, you're probably, you know, from tier 1 and tier 2, you're probably not really going to get anything worthwhile. But the tier 3 and the tier 4, those are going to be pretty big every time. I think like the worst one I got last time was like 20 tier 3 stones or something like that. But 20 tier 3 stones isn't that bad. You know, you get 20 tier 3 stones, you can do some serious, you know, some serious stuff with those. So I don't even think it was stones. I think so. I mean, you know, you can start taking your different champions, bring some of them, try to get some of your 3-star champion signature abilities up to 99. Because then when you redupe your signature champion at 99, you get double. I think it was 20 tier 3 crystals for stones. So, you know, then you open them all up, and a bunch of them you get a bunch of +2s and +5s. It's not all just +1s. So shards, which is huge, huge, huge. So, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I really wanted to talk about or off topic. Do you want to do that? I think we discussed just about everything I wanted to discuss. I want to make sure everyone got to see the Dimensional Rift, the different breakdown for the rewards, the times, and all that. Hope it was as much fun for you as it was for me. I wish I'd have got those extra 7 tier 4 shards. That would have been, or tier 5 shards. That would have been amazing, amazing, amazing. So that's going to be coming here really, really soon. I don't know if there's any way I can get them before. I wonder, maybe if, let's take a little look at that real quick. I'm master mode. Fight. Event quest. View rewards. If I clear this. Nah. Oh. Clear that. Now I gotta clear the whole thing. I don't think I'm going to clear the whole thing in the next 2 days. I don't know if I'm going to clear it at all. I don't know if I've never done Master Mode before and didn't really realize like you need to like really plan it out and strategize it out a little bit better, or a lot better. I'll work on it though. I'll get there. I'm not too worried about it. I think when I bring up my Doctor Strange to tier 5, it'll make it a lot easier. I'll probably be able to clear the majority of it with him. Because right now, I'm kind of clear the majority of it with him anyways. So, I make him do double duty. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I have to go get ready for work. I gotta go be a grown-up and responsible and all that. So I hope this was helpful and informative. You know, if it was, you know, hit the like button, you know, subscribe to my channel. I'm probably going to do a bunch of videos that people aren't really going to like here coming up. I'm going to do a bunch of, like, basic intro training things, kind of what I see, or how I saw things as I was coming up. You know, the progression of your fighting through the acts. I'm going to try and do them as shorter videos. I'm probably still going to live stream them because then on YouTube, they'll go up and YouTube saves all my live streams, and then I don't have to save it and then upload it later and then worry about while it's uploading, what am I doing? And you know, I'm not a big fan of pre-recording and then uploading everything. It's just kind of like, oh, those 2 extra steps are just like 2 more steps I don't want to have to take. I can just live stream it all, and you know, I don't really know much about Twitch, so I don't know really how it goes. I'm just kind of up on there, live streaming on there too, just to broaden everything out. I know some guys really like Twitch a lot, you know. Because I've never watched anything on Twitch yet, I don't know how sold I am on it. I got into YouTube about a month ago, so I'm liking it. Alright, I think this is going to be about all I'm going to do. I'm going to go start getting ready for work. So I hope this was helpful, and I don't even know how to stop. Where do I stop? I stop over here on this screen. So yeah, you know, good luck everybody out there. You know, hopefully you can pull all the bigger stuff. You really want the big stuff when it gets to the when it comes down to something like those ending things. You know, saw there was like a Mystic tier 4 Awakened Stone in there. That thing is that's a pretty fatty reward. Get that, you know, save it for your witch. You don't have her yet. If you have a witch who's not awakened, you use that on her immediately, and you just won the game and be winning your life. So I feel all right with my 5-star shards, though. I am super close to getting a third 5-star champion, which make my Catalyst runs a lot nicer, because then I can get that one match that's worth like 60,000. So then if I do mess up and accidentally enter that 1.5 and I only get up to 1,200 points, I just have to use a couple revives, my 5-star champions, and I can just win those really fast. You know. So, all right, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to go. Bye.